welcome to my English session. Everyone like pets, no? Yes, we like to keep pets animals. Dog, cat, monkeys. In foreign countries, they'll keep pig also, tortoise also, even lions, cubs, tigers. They'll keep as pet there. It is legal over there. Means the court will not question them. But here in India, it is not a legal thing. Only cats and dogs are permitted over here. So here today we are learning about a puppy by name Husky. Yeah, it's a story about a small puppy by name Husky. Yes, the second lesson of your English text Gulmohar, hundreds and hundreds of wags. Hundreds and hundreds, you know the meaning. Hundreds and hundreds, so many, hundred in number. So what is the meaning of wag? Wag means it's a movement from the side to the side, to and fro or front and back, from right to left or from here to there, like that. That is called wag, movement. Here we have a story of a small pup by name Husky. Let's read the lesson once and afterwards we'll find it out what is the story of Husky.
Hundreds and Hundreds of Wags by Shantini Govindan. Husky was an unhappy puppy. His brothers and sisters had long, curly tails, but he had a very short one. It was so small you could hardly see it. Now his brothers and sisters could make their tails stand up straight and stiff when they were angry. They could wag them when they were happy. They could hide them between their legs when they were unhappy. They could even run around in circles chasing their own tails. But not Husky. He was so unhappy about his tail that one day he decided to leave home. He ran far away, as far as his legs could carry him. At last he stopped in front of a meat shop in a busy market. Husky's mouth watered and his nose twitched. He was very hungry, but the meat shop owner chased him away. Husky felt sad and alone. Then an old dog slowly came over to where Husky sat.
Before going into the lesson, hundreds and hundreds of wags, let's know about our author Shantini Govindan. Shantini Govindan, she was a lecturer. She taught in a college. And she used to write short stories for children for some magazine also. And she started to write stories when she has exhausted with her stories to tell for children. She has told all the stories for children and there were no stories in her mind to tell them. So she only started thinking of different stories and she started writing stories for children. And she has written more than 35 books for children. So this hundreds and hundreds of wags, it is also one of her creation. It is an imagination. It is an imaginary story of Shantini Govindan. Husky was an unhappy puppy. It was not happy. It was sad. Why? Because all his brothers and sisters, they had a long curly tail. But Husky has a very short one. He could not wag his tail, move his tail. So he was unhappy. If they are happy, they wag like this. If they give some food to them, they'll come wagging their tail like this. If they are angry, they'll make this tail stiff and straight like this. And sometimes they'll bite their tails and they go round and round around them only and they'll play with their tails. But Husky who has got a very short tail, could not do all these things. So he was very much unhappy. As Husky was unhappy, he decides to leave his house. He wanted to run away because he could not enjoy with his brothers and sisters. He is sad because only he has got a short tail and he could not wag it. So he runs away from the house, leaving behind his parents and brothers and sisters. So he runs very fast and and finally he got tired and he has entered a busy marketplace and he stops in front of a meat shop and his nose twitched because some smell of the bone and the meat are coming from the meat shop. He wanted to eat that one and his mouth watered. He was very hungry. The poor creature has run all the way from his home. No, he is hungry also and he is getting a beautiful smell from the meat shop and his nose twitched also. It happens to be people also know when we pass in front of a pani puri shop, pani puri stall or a sweet shop, we'll feel the aroma of the pani puri or the sweet and our nose twitches and our mouth waters. Isn't it? Like that way, for Husky also it happens. But the meat shop owner chases him away. He doesn't give anything to Husky. Hatch, you go away, he says. Here, Husky was very much unhappy. He was hungry and he was alone. His brothers and sisters are not there and it's a new place here. So, he goes to a corner. He sits there. In a sad mood he sits. An old dog who was observing all these things comes slowly near to Husky and asks him, "Are you new to this place?" Then Husky says, "Yes, I'm new to this place."
You are new here, aren't you? He asked. Yes, answered Husky. If you want something, you should look sadly at people. Then, when they look at you, you have to wag your tail as hard as you can. Like this, said the old dog, and he wagged his tail. Husky stayed silent and looked down. Why, what's the matter? Asked the old dog in surprise. It's my tail. It's too small to wag. What a silly young pup you are. The old dog laughed. There is nothing wrong with your tail at all. Wags come from a dog's heart. You know, when a dog is happy, he can wag his tail well. Think of happy things, juicy bones, cats to chase, a warm, dry place to sleep. As he named all these happy things, his tail began to wag. Now, think of something that will make you happy, the old dog told Husky. I would like one of those juicy bones over there, said Husky. He stared at the bones in the meat shop and slowly his tail began to wag. At first, it was hardly a wag, but as he thought more and more about the bone, the wag became stronger and stronger. Now go up to the man and wag your tail. He may give you a bone, said the old dog. So Husky wagged his small tail at the meat shop owner. He was afraid the man would get angry. He was afraid that his tail would stop wagging. But Husky wagged his tail with all his heart.
The old dog tells Husky to think of the happy things and wag its tail. Then Husky said, "I want a juicy bone from the meat shop." And he looked at the bones over there and he started thinking of the juicy bones in his mind and in his heart. And Surprisingly, its tail started to wag, and Husky was little afraid also because of the two things over here. One thing, the tail, it has started to wag now. It may stop. And the second thing is, the meat shop owner may get angry and chase him away. So, these two confusions were there in Husky, but still he tried. With a great effort, he thought of all the juicy bones and over the meat shop, and he started to wag. In the beginning, the movement was very small, and later it accelerated and it starts moving fast. Suddenly something happens over there. A fat juicy bone came whizzing in the air. Whizzing means flying fast. If somebody throws like this, it will move in the air for some time and then it will fall down, no? Like that. The meat shop owner, he has thrown a fat juicy bone towards Husky. As the bone came whizzing towards Husky, he jumped and he caught it and he was very happy. And he took that bone and he dropped it in front of the old dog. It's surprising, no? Husky was hungry and he has got the bone from his first wag and that he was giving it to old dog. Why? The old dog asked, "Why? It's your bone. You have wagged your tail for it." Then Husky says, "No, that's for you. You have helped me. Please take it." And the old dog asks, "What about yourself? You are hungry, no?" Then Husky says, "No, don't worry. There are hundreds and hundreds of wags are there in my tail." He was proud now. He has learned the very good thing from the old dog. And he is happy and confident now. At the same time, he is generous also. He is very good also. He is helping the old dog instead. He took the good advice and help from the old dog, and in turn, he is also helping the old dog. Means he is showing the gratitude. He is saying thanks to old dog by giving the bone to him. Got it? So, like this, Husky learns to wag his tail by the advice of an old dog. So, whatever we intend to do, all will not come from the physical activity or the physical strength. Everything will come from the heart or whatever we think. Here, both the characters of the puppy and the old dog are defined in a very good manner. Here, the old dog helps Husky. He was like a friend and he teaches him, Husky, how to think of good things and how to think of happy things and be happy and wag his tail. And in return, Husky is also presented as a very good pup. And he gives his firstborn to his teacher, that is old dog, who teaches him to wag his tail and get the bone from the meat shop owner. That's all about this story, Hundreds and Hundreds and Wags. So, what we have to learn from this lesson? No matter of the age, whether you're small or elder one, we should be kind, we should be friendly, and we should respect our teachers. That's all about our lesson, Hundreds and Hundreds of Wags, a story of a and pup Husky. Let's meet you in another interesting session. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you, children.